11th, 2021. In Wisconsin, there are 666,401 confirmed cases of COVID. Wisconsin vaccines administered so far has been to 39.6 of the population. The total cases in the US entirely is 32.8 million. The total vaccines administered in the USA is 34.8 of the population. And for India, the total cases confirmed is 23 million with 250,000 confirmed cases. And the total vaccines administered has been to 11.5% of the population. My name is Gurpreet Singh. I'm 25 years old. This is for the class at UWEC, and the class is Public History with Dr. Fry. And I'm interviewing
Pammy Singh. My name is Pammy Singh. My age is 58-year-old, and I live in Wisconsin, Eau Claire. I'm from India, and I have a family here. My husband and my two kids. We live together, and we have a gas station. We own the gas station, and I work over there. So, and the COVID cases is a lot now.
mhm,
And okay, so people scared. Sometimes I'm scared too, because this is very bad virus. So we have
mhm,
to really take precaution for that.
mhm.
Wear the mask all the time and wash your hand and just take care for yourself and
Okay,
others.
so
So respect to the
so
other people's, wear mask.
yeah, so you already gave me a lot of knowledge so far. I was going to ask you what your knowledge of COVID is, so you already got a good grip on that. So where do you usually get your news for COVID?
From social media, Indian news, American news, I watch all the time. So, and I watch Instagram, WhatsApp, and Indian news.
Mhm.
So, from the TV channel, from the CNN. So, I watch a lot media.
So you have mainstream media and you hear from other people too for
Yeah, some people
Indian
talking, and
news and
when I'm
American.
listening, then I got it. Yes.
And what do you like better, the Indian news or the American news when it comes to COVID?
I like both if they are true, so I listen all these. So, I like both.
You like both?
Both.
Okay. Um, so the places you mentioned, WhatsApp, and you mentioned the Indian news, and hearing from different people. Do you talk to your family members over there in India right now?
Oh, yes, I talk to my family members. So, yeah, they give me a lot of information too.
Okay.
Talk to them.
And so there's been new strains showing up over there in
This
COVID.
is, yeah, they said this is the third stage now that is attacking to the young kids. And
Okay.
people are very, very scared now because it's attacking on the kids. So
Okay.
the kids don't know how to protect them, and they don't know anything. So this is bad.
Okay. So you said it was a third stage, third wave coming in, and there's also different variants that are coming into India that are also making it very bad for people.
Yeah, the people have a black fungus.
Okay.
It comes from the medicine, the steroid they give it to them. So a lot of people are, and
Okay.
okay.
Mm. And that's you think maybe that's happening because they don't have access to the other types of medicine that we have over here?
Yes,
Okay, there's a lot of different difficulties over there.
difficulties. People don't have a oxygen.
Okay.
So yeah, the
So
oxygen is a lot
could
of
you tell
problem.
me more about the oxygen situation over there?
Yes, the hospital shut their doors. They don't have a beds. They don't have a
Mm,
oxygen. So then the Gurdwaras, the people from the Gurdwara, the Sikh aid, they
The
distribute the
Gurdwara is, if you
oxygen
can,
cylinders.
the Gurdwara, if you can tell us what it is.
This is they call Sikh aid.
Okay, and the
This is
Gurdwara is the temple for the Sikhs, for the
the
Sikh
temple for the
religion.
Sikhs. Yeah, they provide the food for the peoples. They provide the oxygen. They provide the beds. They help a lot more
They're
than the
helping a
government.
lot, and all over India, they're helping, or also all over the world.
Yeah, they helping all over the world. Anywhere people need help, they just reach there.
Okay, that's great. And you said the hospitals are overflowing, so a lot of people can't go to the hospitals to get
No, the
their help.
hospital shut their doors. The people sitting outside and begging for the beds, begging for the oxygen, and a lot of people dying on the streets. They can't do anything,
Mm,
and people scared. The situation is very worse over there.
So, and it's also hard for all the people's families that live outside. They,
Yes.
you right now you can't even travel over there right now.
No.
People can't even really go to the hospital either, right?
Yes. Right.
So they have
And
like the same restrictions they have here where they only let like one person go in, or they're not letting
yeah.
people say goodbye.
Yes, one person or two-person, so the other people can't go. Just one person go there and just bury to them. So
So
burn
did
to
it,
them.
has COVID changed the way they're, doing the funeral rites? Because normally they'll burn and then also put into the river Ganges
Yes,
or the
people
Ganga
don't have a
River.
money. Yeah, people don't have a money to do the ceremonies or something like that. Then they just throw the bodies in the Ravi river. So people
Mhm.
found 48 bodies in Ravi river last night. So they
Like,
don't have any
This
access to
happened,
do anything.
this happened last night.
Yes, the last night.
Mm, Okay,
Yes,
and do you think it's a more, do you think it's more of a scary situation, what's happening
more.
over there than what's happening here?
Yeah, it's more scary over there. People don't have enough money to live. They have a lockdown. They can go to work. Some shops are open, and just they can make money. And how can they survive? And,
Mm-hmm.
over there, only one person make a money, and whole family gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
that's
if you can, for the people who watch this, can you explain the kind of jobs that a lot of the people have? Because it's not a lot of rich farmer jobs or big
no,
Hollywood acting or Bollywood acting jobs. A lot of the people are working in the factories or working in the
yeah,
already really bad conditions. So
very.
with COVID, how do you think that's changed everything
The
in the working
COVID changed
conditions
their
over there?
lives. COVID changed their lives. Kids don't have a food at home. Family is struggling. The most the middle class families hurt more.
The middle class families?
Middle
Eh,
class families.
What about the poor people as well?
Poor people is always struggling. So they are struggling before, they are struggling now. And rich people is, they don't worry before, then they don't worry now. On the middle class, it's going to be hurt.
Mhm.
So
Okay, so no, that's very eye-opening in regards to COVID and the class system that works over there.
yes,
But it's good to hear that there's places like the Sikh temples, the Gurdwaras, that are they're helping everybody
yeah.
with oxygen and stuff. And also, you said, I want to come back to what you said about WhatsApp on there. Um, so since people aren't able to go to the hospitals and they aren't able to get the medications, and a lot of people I know, there's a lot of people that live in the very far away places. So
Mm-hmm.
if they need to go to the hospital or they need to go get medicine, they have to travel very far.
Very far.
So there's a lot of people, if I'm correct, getting medicine and oxygen and buying it through WhatsApp, which is the Indian version of like Facebook or social media.
Yes.
Yes, could you explain something on that? Can you explain that? What are they getting on WhatsApp?
Oh, sometimes they put their story on the Facebook or any social media. Then the sick aid, they know that through the media. Then they reach there right away. Then they give them help.
Okay.
That's the social media help a lot. So
And you about the deaths. So what are people doing with the bodies? Like with the burning. So is
yeah,
I saw there was something about a lot of people are burning their bodies at the same time.
yeah, they buried their bodies in the same time, and sometimes they buried on their yards. They don't find the room, they don't find the place from the graveyard. It's all full, all packed, and they burn their bodies on the streets. Some people throw their bodies from the car and run away. Its situation is worse.
Worse than America or worse than what it was
Worse than
before?
whole world, worse than whole world.
Okay. Yes. Because there's a lot of people over there.
Yes, a lot of people and too much pollution. And now when they burn the bodies, the smoke, air, is make more worse.
Okay, so when they're so because um that makes sense. There's a lot of people burning their bodies because there's a lot of people dying, and that's
Hmm.
affecting the breathing air because it's
Yes,
already really
breathing.
bad in Delhi.
Yes, very bad in Delhi.
Very bad. Okay. Wow. That's that's really intense. That's very sad.
Very sad.
Espe- Especially now that there's the possibility and it or not possibility, it's actually happening that the children are getting infected.
Yeah, children and yeah, infected.
Do you think it might come this way since a lot of the strains that came to India were already, new strains from the UK and different parts of the country or with
And
the world?
I don't know about where the stain came from, but the situation is bad.
Okay. Yeah, because there's new variant that showed in India,
Yeah.
variant also that showed in UK and also South Africa. And I'm sure more places are going to have more variants. And
Yes.
India has a huge population,
Yes.
so that could be also affecting that as well. Um, with the vaccines, what are your thoughts?
Vaccine is okay. So yes, a lot of people scared, a lot of people interested to take the vaccine. So yes, the vaccine
Mm-hmm,
is good. I think vaccine is good. So you have to take yourself. If you have a vaccine, then its chances is less to get the COVID. And if you get the COVID, then it's not going to affect you that much. So you should take the vaccine. Everybody
okay.
have to take the vaccine.
Okay, I completely agree. Everybody should strongly consider
Yes.
taking the
Some people,
vaccine.
some people scared. Don't be scared.
Okay. Um, is there a preference that you have for the certain type of vaccine for the Pfizer or Moderna or Johnson and Johnson?
Pfizer. I like the
Pfizer is
Pfizer.
your
Yes.
vaccine of choice.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you think about how do you feel about over here in America? They're wasting millions of vaccines, and in India, people aren't even able to get the vaccines. They don't even have an option of what kind they want.
Yeah, they don't have any option. They just begging for the vaccine. They don't know what kind. They just said, just give us a vaccine. We want a protection from the COVID.
Hmm.
So I don't know about the vaccine's name in India, what they're gonna getting, but it's a very hard situation. I don't know they get the vaccine or not.
Hmm. And that kind of led to them using a lot of the other medicines and the steroids, and now that they have the black fungus, like you told
Yeah.
me.
Yes, they said that
Oh,
this is the side effect for the other medicines. So
and
the medicine is whatever they have, the stores have, they just charge a lot of money. They charge
oh,
too much money. The rich people can afford, but the poor people can't afford that. So
and
it's bad. So
there's not any laws in India
no,
that
no
prevent,
laws. No laws in India, no.
because
And
I know the same thing happened here where some people started charging more for toilet paper, water, and
yes,
hand sanitizer.
yeah. Then they caught right away. In here, they caught right away. But in India, they can't find who did that, who. Yes.
And so, like, and the police really don't care. Also,
Yes, people, sometimes, the police know, but they don't do anything.
maybe they say like,
Yeah.
if you give me some,
Yeah,
then
they have a sharing, so then they don't want
so
to,
they bribe them.
yeah,
So
yeah, they don't want to open their mouths because they get some portion.
okay, well, that makes sense. Wow, that's crazy. Um, any family members in India that have gotten sick?
No, they are touchable, they are not sick, so
Oh,
they are good, they are healthy. That's why.
how do you know how they're feeling about everything that's happening over there
Yeah, they're
with the third
scared.
wave?
They're always talking about they're scared, but they are not sick. So their
So
friends are sick. Some families sick, or they're talking about them, but they're not sick.
in their village and their city, um, is there a lot of COVID cases compared to the rest of India,
No,
or is it?
no, they don't have a lot of cases because they are north side. So the
Mm,
north side Punjab is literally safe. It's not safe, but it's just better than New Delhi and Bombay.
okay, and like the population is a little bit less.
Population and the open, they have a little open area, than
Mm,
the New Delhi have too much crowd, Bombay have a too much crowd, but they have a very open. So maybe they just a little far away from each other, so that's why they don't have a lot of villages have a safe now.
and then when was the last time that you talked to family in India?
Just like 3 days ago.
3 days ago. So
Yeah.
they know about the kids getting affected and the black fungus and stuff.
Yeah, they know about that. They were scared and they are very careful for the kids now.
Okay, so that has affected the way they live their lives.
Yes. Yeah, they are now because kids don't know anything, so that's why they worry for them. Then it's young kids in the home family. So three young kids and one is like a 10-year-old. So that's why they worry for.
No,
One is
yeah.
2 year, five, like that.
And how has that affected you, knowing that all your family is in India and it's
Yeah,
not safe at all, and
not
people
safe
can't
at
get their
all. Yeah.
medicine?
Yep, no medicines over there, no facilities. The hospital is full. So what they do? Then I tell them to stay safe.
How does that make you feel
I
with your
feel,
family over there?
yeah, I feel sad and I'm scared. Yeah.
Mm, that's
Yes.
very reasonable. That makes
Yes.
sense. And if you would if you'd like to tell me, so you said you had a gas station
Yes.
that that you own?
Yes, I own. And I work every day.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. Hard
Yeah.
work is good. Um, well, how has that been affected by COVID?
Yeah, the people come that, before it's like people come feel free, like
Mm,
they enjoying their life. Now you can see fear on everybody's face. They
mm,
are they're scared and they have too much like a They do too much precaution for them. So, and they don't want to go too much outside. So otherwise people, they enjoy their life, they go outside, they're doing some stuff, they love their lives. Now everybody is like a scared.
Mm. It's changed.
Yes,
You can see
change to everyone's life. Yeah.
and you can
Before
see
we
that in
see
your
everybody,
customers.
before we see everybody's smiling face. Now everybody cover their face, and they're scared. They don't talk too much, so they just ready to go leave. So before they just standing and talking like a friendship. Now everybody is like a stop doing that.
Mm. And then, like you said, people were covering their faces and stuff. So, with the mask mandate, have you had any trouble with people not wearing their masks?
No, they wear the mask. They follow the rules. That's good. We have a good customers.
Okay, well, that's good to hear that everybody's safe and people
Everybody
are
safe.
respecting the
Yeah, they
rules.
respect each other, so they follow the rules. They're standing behind 6 feet distance. They follow everything.
Mm. And there, with also COVID, a lot of Asian Americans have been having some racial hate and been treated differently. But have you experienced any of that or no?
No, I didn't see anything with me, and I never did to other people. So
Okay,
they are
that's good.
same for me before and same now. I never do that, but nobody did with me either.
Mhm.
They are friendly.
Has COVID affected the business aspect and making money or the foot
Yes,
traffic?
yes, that one is affected. Yeah, they affect a lot. The COVID affect a lot for the business.
Hmm.
Yeah, people don't want to go outside. They don't want to be sick, so they just come for what they need, and they just left quick.
Hmm. People
And they don't
aren't
have enough
walking
money.
around and
Yeah,
looking for stuff.
they don't have a money to spend. So
Mm.
that's the thing. So sad for the money wise.
Has there been any help from the government for the business or not really?
Not really.
Mm,
No.
that's understandable. Um, how has your health been? You been good during this time?
Oh yeah, some touch wood. I'm very good last year, and I'm very good this year too. So I'm healthy.
And so you haven't gotten sick? Have you gotten your vaccine or do you plan on it?
Yeah, I plan on it, but I'm not sick, so
Okay.
I have a plan to get the vaccine.
Mhm. Mm. So we talked about some really serious stuff over there in India that's
Oh, yeah.
happening. Do you one last question before we wrap this up? Do you think it's gonna get better over there in India, or do you think it's just gonna continue to get worse until it's, for a while?
For a while it's getting worse, then I hope they are getting better soon. I wish and I hope they're getting soon better. So this
And
is
do you
all.
think maybe the government should
Maybe
be
the
playing a bigger
government
role?
help them. Yeah, the other countries help them. So the hope the God gonna help them and they're gonna be better soon. Like other countries, they clear out. Maybe they're gonna clear out very soon. I hope so.
Okay. Yeah, I hope so too. It's just absolutely horrible to hear that this is happening, and especially when people are throwing away vaccines here, or they're not even getting their vaccines,
Yes.
and people in India don't even have the option to get vaccines. They have to take other medicines, and that in turn they're getting fungus, and they're facing a whole nother wave, and people aren't even getting admitted to the hospital, but the rich people are.
Yeah, the hospital charging too much money.
Mm.
People,
Oh, even the hospital increased their price.
oh yes.
Oh goodness.
So the one lady sick for 4 days in the hospital.
Mm.
She sit 4 days and they charge 1,45,000 rupees for 4 days.
How much is one lock? Is that 1 million?
No, no, 1 lakh is like a You want to be don't know the dollars money amount, or
Dollars or the
1 lakh
Indian?
is not a 1 million. 100 lakh is I think 1 million. It's less than
So around 100, it's $100,000 around US.
no, less than that. 1 lakh
Less than that,
45 like maybe $2,000 something, or 25,000 like that.
25,000.
Yeah.
But over there, a lakh is like
Over there
around
is
a
like
hundred
it's
thousand
very,
rupees.
yeah, too much for the poor peoples. And they charge for
Wow.
when they bury the bodies, then they charge the money too for the bodies.
They're charging money to bear or to burn for people to burn
Yeah, like
their loved ones' bodies.
around $100 they said, because they're using PP kit for the family members. Two family members go there and they charge for the PP kit.
The
They
PP kit is the okay
PP kit
protective.
all over the clothes, the dress they wear, then they burn the body. They charge the money for that too.
Wow,
It's worse, very worse.
wow, man, that's very
That's
very
very sad.
sad.
Very sad. The people struggling.
Well, I'm happy that you're okay, your family's okay, your family in India's okay.
Hmm.
Thank you for doing this interview with me very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
You have a good one.
Thank you.